My name is Sophie Magee and I'm an electrical apprentice.
Awesome. Thank you and welcome to Life of a Female Tradie podcast. I always like to start things off by learning a bit about you and your background leading up to current date. So, what's your background, Sophie?
I studied nursing for a while and then realised that that wasn't really for me. University wasn't for me. It's not, the rewarding job that people tend to see anymore. It's just not like that. And then I thought I want to do a job that's still practical and with my hands and you're running around a bit. I couldn't do office work, so I thought I'll join a trade, which is never really an option that you're given as a girl in school. And, you just take this random challenge. So I started in a domestic and commercial business doing jobs like that, and then a tiny bit of industrial. And then I've now ended up in renewables, so doing like MVHRs and air source heat pumps and solar panels and that kind of stuff. But it's been a journey.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, that sounds super interesting. And did you start in it as an apprentice then from the very beginning?
Yes, yeah. So I started
Okay.
my level 2 at college, just learning the fundamental stuff, and then did my level 3, which I'm now at the end of now. So in June, July, that should be hopefully the end of it.
Wow. So this
Yeah.
is the year then of completion.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so.
Ah, exciting, exciting. What was it about electrics that drew you to it?
Well, I had discussions with my brother who's a carpenter, and he said, he said, "Oh, what about plumbing?" And I know a couple of plumbers, and I thought, I just don't want to get drenched all day. I'm just not built for that. I thought I still want to be able to solve problems in a really technical way, and I thought, well, surely electrics would be the best way for that because it is a lot of, trying to figure things out and design stuff and put it all together and hope it works. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I think electrics was the one that I really wanted to go into. So, yeah, that's why.
cool. And you mentioned you've kind of worked on or are working on renewables. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, so it's mainly domestic at the moment, but some people will have solar panels just on their own, and that, you'll have your inverter and it'll go down to your batteries, and you set it all up on the phone for them, and there they are, they're happy. And then sometimes they'll have a car charger integrated with it, or some sort of air source heat pump which then will go to your immersion heater and stuff like that. So there's lots of different
Ah.
systems that I'm trying to get my head wrapped around. Sometimes I have very bad days and I don't know what I'm doing, but the rest of the time I think I'm doing okay.
Don't
But
worry
yeah.
about it. We all have them. It's just a
Yeah, yeah.
learning curve, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah.
Definitely. So, third year now of your apprenticeship, is that right?
Yes.
Third year. Okay. And what do you foresee or what is your goal? Have you got a goal at the end of it?
I do. So get my ticket, get the qualification and the gold card, which hopefully is a easier process than my mind is making it out to be. And then I have this insane idea that I'd love to work on wind turbines. And it's
Whoa!
because I know, insane. There's one girl on Instagram who I've kind of become friends with now called Jasmine, and she's
Yep,
all over and she's on the top of the wind turbines and she's just so cool. And that's what sparked my interest. I was like, oh my God, no way, of course, like wind turbines. Why has that never been an idea in my head? So now I'm obsessed with that mission. Just to try
amazing.
it and have that so that I can say I've done it and I can work on that sort of things. And then the long-term goal as a tradeswoman would hopefully be to go into property and do most of the work myself, but have, and this is the fun part, an all female trades force
Yes.
designing and putting these houses together for this big, women property company. I think that would be a really, really good
I
team.
love that.
I've
Yeah,
already
I
got
love that.
ideas of who I'd want on it, and there's just so much potential in that idea. But whether it'll happen, can only hope.
Absolutely. Well, both of those are insanely incredible goals. I mean, I've seen Jasmine, the wind
Yep,
turbine girl, and yeah, epic, epic, epic. So love that. And yes, for the property goal, I mean, why not? Absolutely, why not? We're obviously coming across more and more of us in the trades as time goes on. Why not collaborate on stuff? Um,
exactly.
And whereabouts in the country are you? Just out of curiosity.
So I'm in Herefordshire, which is like Wales-England border. So
Yes.
slap bang in the
Okay.
middle.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah.
Central, easy to get to, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the girls that I've met online though, they're all London based, which is such a pain. But hopefully I can get them to, you know, come up here.
That's it. That's it. What aspects of electrics would you say that you would enjoy the most?
I would say when I think the design part of it at the start, which mainly I do at college, obviously at work, it's not really my job to design and install. But when you do the design assignments, trying to plan it and, you know, do all the calculations and trying to build something that you can then put your physical mind to and actually see if it will all integrate correctly and see if you're really crap at design or not. That part is really fun to me. And then when you finish the install and you've commissioned it or whatever and it works, great, fantastic. That
Epic.
the end result and knowing that, you know, you've actually designed something, built it, and it functions how it's meant to. I think that's probably the best part of it. It's when it gets to more intricate systems like the high end stuff on heat pumps or um, solar panel inverters and stuff like that. When you get the more complicated versions like the Teslas, you feel
Mhm.
quite cool when you've done something like that. Not all on your own. It's not just me doing it, but you know, it's an achievement.
Definitely. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. So with the car chargers, are there loads of different ones and do they all work slightly differently then?
There's there's a few brands out there. We mainly use Zappi because that's kind of the one that integrates, and everyone sort of knows that one. But
Okay.
it's not really a difficult thing to integrate to the system at all. I think it's the app that confuses
Ah,
me, to be honest, trying to set that up.
the tech.
Yeah, yeah, that part's a headache.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, there's so many aspects of our day-to-day living now that can be linked and integrated via a an app or an electric source of some sort, like your lights, your smart
Yeah,
bulbs, and plugs and things. There's so much to wrap your head around whilst doing your apprenticeship, learning these more modern ways. I say modern ways. It's modern tech, isn't it? As opposed to your original standard electrics. What do you prefer? What do you find easier to wrap your head around?
I would say I've not really had experience with smart homes. I've been to jobs where I'm doing a heat pump and there's electricians doing the smart home element of it. The
Gotcha.
amount of cables, some of these houses are like 10, 15 bedrooms, they're ridiculous. But the cables, these multicolored cables everywhere, and I'm looking at it going, how do you actually know what you're doing? Because I would look
Yeah.
at that and go, shit, like, what do I do here? So I think, you know, when it goes down to the bog standard, your 2.5 mil cables and your lighting cables and stuff, it's you know, it's not too complicated and it's the nitty-gritty of it. But this new stuff now is I've never worked on it and I don't really know if I'd want to. It looks very complex.
Okay.
But
Wow.
yeah, some people have everything set up to a hub now, which is just
Don't they? Yeah.
yeah, it's intense.
Absolutely everything. From
Yeah.
underfloor heating to all sorts, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
But
Madness.
yeah.
That is the world we are moving into.
Exactly. I've got to get my head around it somehow. But yeah.
What what's your view, how have you been treated along your journey so far? How do you feel women are seen in the trades? Because I
Well,
take it you're still quite young in age-wise and experience-wise. Am I right?
yeah, I'm 25, so I kind of count as like a mature student, let's say.
Student. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that word. It
Okay.
makes me feel young. Um, so I think I've not in the first year of my apprenticeship, it was hell on earth. I got fired.
Really? No.
Yeah, we've all had a layoff, and my first one was absolutely iconic. I obviously can't go into too much detail, but after a while, I thought I'm going to look for other jobs. Actually, I don't really want to stay here. And they found out I was doing that, and they fired me, and I was like,
Oh, damn.
banging.
Yeah.
But
I mean, gutted that they beat you to it, but
yeah,
yeah, at least you had an out then, didn't
yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Blimey.
it was a weird old time. Seeing where it's gone now, I'm quite happy I got out when I did, to be honest. It's not.
Fair play for sticking at it. That could have put many a person off.
Oh, yeah, I did have my doubts, and I thought, "Am I actually meant?" And I still get that to this day. Even as a third year, I still think, "Have I made a really bad choice that it's taken me 3 years to realise?" If I have, like, a really bad day, you get a bit of self-doubt, and then you just go, "No, you've just had a shit day. You're actually where you're meant to be. Like, you're not gonna be as good as your mentors who have been doing it 16, 15, whatever years. You've just gotta, you know, accept that you're still learning, you've still got mistakes to make, and if anyone wants to bitch and grumble about it,
Let 'em.
what
Yeah,
can you do?"
let 'em, you know? I'm still learning,
Yeah,
exactly, and, yeah, we all still have bad days, and it is just a bad day. Hopefully, within yourself, you're able to recognise that and say, "Look, wipe the slate clean tomorrow, new day, you know, fresh
yeah.
mindset, and just keep moving forward because that's all you can do, isn't it? Keep moving forward, and if you're committing 3 years of your life to learn something, then, you know, it's something that you wanna do, I think, in
Oh,
my
yeah.
opinion anyway, you know? You don't normally commit 3 years of your life to something that's just on a whim. Maybe some people do, but, you know,
Well, yeah, you never know.
you never know. But, yeah,
Yeah,
fair play for sticking that bad situation out, and I
yeah,
take it you've therefore found a decent company to be
yeah,
working with?
yeah, one that does things properly and the processes properly, yeah, that's all I
Amazing.
really needed, you know?
Yeah, it's a so, if there was a bit of advice that you could give to someone around your sort of age bracket, maybe, that's looking to pursue a new career in the trades, what do you think that might be?
For someone of my age, women in
Yeah,
particular, I
yeah.
would say absolutely go balls to the wall and do it for yourself. Just throw yourself in it. Listen listen to what you really wanna do. It's gonna be challenging. You're gonna come home filthy and tired and exhausted, but just stick on with it. Because if you don't, you've now missed an opportunity that later on will take you a lot, another 3 years or so. You might as well throw yourself in it and go, "Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Why not?"
Exactly. Why not?
Exactly.
Why
Why
not?
not?
What else am I gonna do with myself, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that. Brilliant. And obviously, we kind of communicated through social media initially leading up to this. Is that something you're looking to build on whilst still doing your apprenticeship? Or is it something you're going to maybe focus a bit more on after you've qualified, do you think?
I would say it's definitely a beneficial thing to maintain, and I think
Hmm.
even though I'm just an apprentice, I can't post like I'm qualified, I can't do big installs on my own and provide loads of content. But the amount of people you meet through it and the advice you get from qualified, like, if there's a job that I don't know how to do, I'm texting some random person that will know what to do, and they go, "Yeah, yeah, Theo Webster is really good, don't know how to do something." You'll just voice note it and go, "Do this and
Oh,
this and this." Brilliant. Um, so it's definitely something I'll try and, keep going and growing as an apprentice and when I'm qualified. Yeah, I think it's just the new way of throwing yourself out there as a tradeswoman and eventually as a business. I think it's the best way to get reach from customers.
definitely. Definitely. And especially with your goal of doing a full female renovation, I mean, that is the place to find your workers, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's gotta be, yeah, there's so many women that you would just wanna handpick just on the intricacy like, there are some absolutely amazing tradeswomen out there, and you see the work that they do, and sometimes you sit there and go, "Bloke couldn't do that." You just wanna be like, "You ain't got the patience for that." It's so it's mind-blowing sometimes, and I think, could you imagine if you had, like, a select handful of these really committed, designers or installers or whatever, you'd have, like, these beautiful projects all over the
Oh, it'd be
world.
stunning, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine the Christmas pies. How fun would that be? But yeah,
Absolutely. When you bring in, like, the craft side of trades. There's some exceptionally talented women out there. And yes, we have to acknowledge that there are some exceptionally talented men as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're here to talk about the women.
Yeah.
So keeping it on term, there to find anybody, definitely social media is the place to be now, isn't it? And
Yeah.
the fact that you can film your intricate detail of your work and edit it and put it all out there, it's just, yeah, it blows my mind still. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's come so far and it's so useful.
absolutely. So what's next for Sophie on the big stage?
I really don't know where this is taking me, to be honest. I have until June, July time when I'm meant to finish. I've got a big chunk. I've got to go for surgery, so I'm gonna have a big chunk of nothing for
Oh,
like 6 or so weeks, which is really gonna throw a spanner in the works. Like physically, I
yeah.
won't be able to do as much after that. But then I'm hoping I'll get back on track quickly and keep doing the renewables until I get my ticket. And if not, find another job. I don't know.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. I think you're definitely going to get your ticket. You're definitely going to qualify. I mean, I've seen a little bits of your work that you've put on your social media, and you're obviously passionate about the trade. And yeah, just the way that you talk about the future and what could be possible from qualifying, I could definitely see you going far and maybe even balancing on top of one of them wind turbines. Who knows?
I really hope so. Thank you.
That'd be epic.
I would
Epic.
love that. I might even join Jasmine. Just go over
Do
there.
it. Go on. I'll have you both
Little
on then. You can come back.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah, I
Epic.
think there's a lot of potential in the future, hopefully.
Definitely. Positive thinking. That's the way forward.
Exactly. Exactly.
All the way. Right. Let's do the quick fire question round for a bit of a laugh. See what
I'm
we
ready.
can learn about Sophie. So, first one, tea or coffee?
Coffee. Iced.
Oh, even in
Oh.
the winter.
Oh, I don't like hot drinks. It has to be iced.
Okay.
It's really
Fair play.
snobby, I know.
No, not at all. I'm partial to an iced latte, I have to say. But yeah, fair play. Fitting sockets or fitting lights?
Lights. Yeah, you can do sockets are just one thing. Lights, you can have chandeliers.
That is true. That is true. Dogs or cats?
Dogs. Dogs. Don't want to upset cat people, but
It's fine. Most people do.
yeah.
Kayaking or tennis?
Oh, it's two of my favourite hobbies. Oh no. Kayaking. I love being on a river. Kayaking.
Fair play. Indoor or outdoor electrics?
I'm gonna say indoor because I don't like rain. It
Yeah,
rains a lot here.
it really does, doesn't it? I mean, today has been awful. Driver or passenger?
Passenger. I'm really
Oh,
bad at driving the company vans. I don't think they let me anymore.
oh no. You
I
haven't
know.
dinged one, have you?
No, I just
Oh.
they're really old and I couldn't get it into. I really didn't do good for women that day. I promise.
Brilliant. Final two, Japan or the USA?
The USA, because there's so many. Like Japan, you got the countryside of the city. Both are beautiful, but America, it's literally different worlds in every state. It's insane. I
Where
love it.
exactly did you go last year?
So I started in Colorado, then South Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho. Yeah, that was it. I did 5 states
Wow.
in two
What made you
weeks.
choose those?
I really wanted to do, in particular, I wanted to do horse riding through the Grand Tetons. And I was like,
Oh,
I've got
wow.
to go Western. Like, I've got to do the whole cowboy, holiday,
Yes.
do it. So I booked an RV with my friend and went away for 2 weeks and had the absolute time of my life.
It looked it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fair
it was
play. That's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. And how did you find Japan? Because obviously I picked those two because I know you've been there. So,
Yeah. Japan was lovely because my boyfriend was deployed at the time, so he flew me out because he was gone for 8 months, so he flew me out halfway through. Yeah, it was a long time. But we tried to fit everything in 1 week that you would probably do in a few weeks in Japan, so we were tired. We were very
Oh,
tired.
bless you.
But, and it was hot. It's like 35
Was
degrees.
it?
I'm ginger, I can't survive in that. But it was just it was beautiful. The countryside is just amazing there, like, by Mount Fuji and all of that. It's just lovely. Would recommend.
Definitely. It's definitely on my list for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you've gotta do it. The cars as well,
Yeah?
stunning. Yeah, the cars are fucking amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. And last one, and I think this is gonna be hard for you, singing or dancing?
I do love a boogie. I'm gonna say dancing. I can dance
Yeah.
to Dolly Parton better than I can sing it, so yeah, that's definitely me. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So, right, final 3 questions that I ask everybody that comes on the show.
Mhm.
If you could be another trade, what trade would you choose and why?
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually really difficult. Honestly, I'd probably be a carpenter because you can do anything to your house. You can have a media wall, little cupboards under your stairs, like anything. Anything you want, you build it. That's cool.
That is cool. And again, I will say it, it's the most popular that everybody chooses. It
Yeah,
really is.
thought so.
Definitely. And what trade should I have on the show next, do you think?
Ooh.
Who would you like to hear from?
See, it's a bit more difficult because 'cause they're in particular areas. I think I'm biased, obviously, but having a wind engineer, a wind turbine technician or something that can give
Yeah.
an insight into what they actually do would be really cool. You just have that masonry.
Yeah, I've had a couple. I've had Rosie come on, the stonemason.
Yeah,
I've also had Rachel, who works on the Lincoln Cathedral.
yeah,
Had a couple of
iconic.
them.
They are
I
cool.
know,
They are
aren't
really
they?
cool. Yeah.
So I have actually messaged Jasmine, the wind turbine girl. I'll have to back that up with a couple more follow-ups, see if
I'll
she's up
message her as
for it.
well. I'll tell her to go on
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
please do.
I
I'd
will,
love that.
absolutely. I think she
Awesome.
would too.
Yeah, love it. Let's sort that out. Wicked. Okay, so where can people find you, Sophie, on your social media and stuff?
Yeah, I am under Magee Electrical, and you'll see me because 'cause I'm bright orange. It'll stick out. And, yeah, feel free to ask any questions or, give me a DM. I do love it when new apprentices go, "Can you give me some advice?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah," because I
Oh,
used to do that all the time, ask people, and now it's my turn. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so ready to share my wisdom."
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's brilliant that you get people asking you and you're still going through your journey. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's great
yeah.
to hear.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of imposter syndrome sometimes, to be honest, because 'cause you're like, "I don't have all the wisdom, but I can give you little bits that I don't know."
Oh,
But yeah, I do love it.
brilliant. Oh, that's great. So McGee Electrical.
Yeah,
Awesome. Wicked. Well, I will make sure that that is in the show notes for people to click the link on and follow you on the rest of your journey and going forward. So, yeah,
beautiful.
amazing. Thank you so much for
And
giving me your
you.
time. It's been a good little giggle.
It has, it's been a right laugh. I've had so much fun. Thank you.
Good, good. You're welcome. And yeah, stay in touch, okay?
Absolutely, I will do.
All right. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.